You're tempted to laugh at it, Representative Sierra, but it's deadly serious in the sense that this is an admission that one of our two political parties does not accept that their voters are ever allowed to lose, that they must win and they'll just keep counting until they win. That is not democracy. But I want to ask you about this other apparent part of their plan. I don't know if it's the cyber ninjas themselves or who are planning to go door to door, and presumably in communities of color. That sounds like voter intimidation, to knock on people's door and demand to know about their votes. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And is there any way to stop that?
So I don't know if there's any way to stop that, and I hope it doesn't happen. But Joy, do you want to hear the great irony about all of this?
Yes.
Is that last year, the first bill that the governor signed into law was Senate Bill 1135. And guess what Senate Bill 1135 did? That was a bill that gave us our rules by which we would electronically count our votes. And guess what happened with that vote? The same Senate that said that we need to audit these votes is the same Senate that voted unanimously to approve the way we were going to count our votes. So if we need to count, if we need to audit something, let's audit why they approved this in the first place. This is a sham. I will not put up for people coming and intimidating people in my community. If they're going to do that, they're not going to be met with open doors. And I can tell you, Joy, I walk these streets all the time. People welcome me with food, with water. They're going to get slammed doors in their face. I can tell you that right now.
Well, and the fear, of course, you know, Philip, this is from the Arizona Republic story. Cyber Ninjas, the Senate's main contractor, said in its work plan to the Senate that it would be reaching out to voters through a combination of phone calls and physical canvassing to collect information of whether the individual voted in the election. This raises concerns, obviously, of voter intimidation, which is illegal under federal law. And that was part of what was in this letter from the Department of Justice. The fear here is that if you start knocking on people's doors and going, did you vote in the last election? What's to stop you from saying, well, who'd you vote for? Or creating some other forms of intimidation that the next time people go to vote, particularly in these communities of color, you wonder if that harassment is going to happen every time. It is intimidating, and it can reduce people's turnout. This strikes me as so broadly illegal, including having a private firm hold on to ballots. It's shocking to me that this is not entirely illegal.
Yeah, I mean, the question about the maintenance of the ballots is a very serious one. I mean, there are federal statutes which say that they have to be kept in the control of the state over a certain period of time. That's something that the Justice Department actually oversees. And I think one of the other issues with this idea of doing sort of spot checks to see if people voted is all you're going to do is you're going to end up with these scenarios in which they try to call someone and that person's not home and they say, well, let's put that in the maybe pile, right? I mean, they're just all they're doing is they're trying to generate these ways in which they can raise questions about what happened. I mean, remember, Joe Biden only won the state by something like 10,000 votes, 40,000 of them being in Maricopa County. If you can draw enough questions around 41,000 votes, then you're going to get exactly what former President Trump said last week, which was that Arizona was going to be the first state to prove him right? Of course, that's not actually what's happening. They're just constructing this evidence out of thin air. But this is just another methodology they're using to do that.
Right, because, and then what, right? We're now hearing, this is Arizona State Senator Katie Hobbs wrote a letter talking about the fact that some of these laptop computers with people's data on them are being left unattended. They're sitting abandoned at times, unlocked, unmonitored. They're not even trying to keep the ballots secure. And so if the ballots are sort of up in the air and, we don't know if they're going home with the cyber ninjas, they, to Philip's point, they can do any count they want and say this is the result. And then what? What do they think is going to happen if they just suddenly miraculously Trump won Arizona by 300 bazillion votes? He won all the votes, 99% of them, like Saddam Hussein.
Joy, what they're trying, they have the result. They know the results they want. Now, are they going to get them? No. What they're doing is probably trying to make themselves look busy so that it looks like they did something to get to the outcomes that they wanted in the first place. But despite all these Republican talking points about protecting democracy, Joy, this is doing nothing but destroying democracy. And we really have to be very wary about this because it's happening here in Arizona right now. Guess what, Michigan? It's coming to you next. Florida, it is going to come to any place where they didn't like the way the vote turned out. But when you think about what happened with these 40,000 supposed ballots dropped off from Asia or wherever they're saying, do you understand? If you were going to come up with some cockamamie plan, there are thousands upon thousands of variations of ballots in Arizona, in Maricopa County, based on jurisdiction. So it's not just that they're going to make a ballot that says the presidential race and the U.S. Senate race. You've got
All the other people
Justice.
on it too.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.